So there's an Ohioan, an Idahoan, and a West Virginian. And they were captured by cannibals. I don't think these three guys were Christian. Well, maybe the West Virginian, I don't know. But they were captured by cannibals. Is it okay to make fun of cannibals? Anyway, these cannibals were kind of strange, so obviously. But what they would do is they would give their victims their last wish, and then they would skin them and make a canoe out of their skin, and then eat the rest of their flesh. So they come to the Ohioan first, and he knew of their ways, and so they asked him, "What would you like as your last request?" And he's thinking, I don't want to go through all this torture. So he says, "Give me a gun." And so the cannibals had just a little bit of smarts left over, and so they didn't give him a loaded gun, but it did have one bullet left in it, and he thought, no, I don't want to go through this torture. So they went ahead and skinned him, made a canoe out of his skin, and then ate the rest of him. Well, the Idahoan sees this and thinks maybe the Ohioan's onto something. So the cannibals come to the Idahoan and say, "What would you like as your last request?" And he says, "Give me a knife." So they give him a knife, and he thinks, I ain't going through this torture either. So they went ahead and skinned him and made a canoe out of his skin. So they come to the West Virginian, and he's seeing all this, and it's really bothering him. And so they ask him, "What would you like for your last wish?" And so he says, "Give me a fork." So they give him a fork, and the West Virginian goes, "Ha ha, I'm going to put holes in your canoe."